Long ago in ancient Greece, there lived a young man named Orpheus. He was famous throughout the land, not for his strength or wealth, but for his music. Orpheus played a golden lyre, and his music was more beautiful than anything people had ever heard. When he played, birds stopped singing to listen, rivers slowed their flow, and even wild animals sat quietly at his feet. His music could calm anger, ease sadness, and fill hearts with peace. Orpheus was gentle, kind, and full of love. A beautiful love one day, Orpheus met a young woman named Eurydice. She was kind, cheerful, and loved walking in nature. When Orpheus played his lyre for her, Eurydice smiled, and her heart was filled with joy. They soon fell deeply in love and were married in a joyful celebration. Friends danced, flowers bloomed, and music filled the air. Orpheus believed he was the happiest man in the world. A sudden tragedy not long after their wedding, Eurydice went walking through a grassy field with her friends. As she stepped forward, a snake hidden in the grass bit her foot. Eurydice cried out and fell to the ground. Though her friends rushed to help, the bite was deadly. Eurydice slowly faded away, and her life slipped from the world of the living. When Orpheus heard the terrible news, his heart broke. He wept and played his lyre in sorrow. His music was filled with pain and longing, and all who heard it felt his grief. Journey to the underworld. Orpheus could not accept losing Eurydice. "I will go to the underworld," he said, "and bring her back." With only his lyre in hand, Orpheus traveled to the dark land ruled by Hades, the god of the underworld, and Persephone, his queen. No living person had ever dared to enter that realm before. As Orpheus walked through the shadows, he played his lyre. His music softened the hearts of spirits, quieted fierce guards, and even calmed Cerberus, the three-headed dog at the gates of the underworld. At last, Orpheus stood before Hades and Persephone. A song of love Orpheus began to play. His song told of love, loss, and hope. It spoke of his joy with Eurydice and the pain of losing her too soon. The music filled the dark hall. Even Hades, who never showed emotion, felt his heart soften. Persephone wiped away tears. "You may take Eurydice back to the world above," Hades said at last, "but on one condition." Orpheus listened carefully. "You must walk in front of her and not look back until both of you have reached the sunlight. If you look back, she will be lost forever." Orpheus agreed. The final test. Eurydice followed Orpheus as they walked upward through the dark tunnel. Orpheus could hear her footsteps behind him, faint and soft. Step by step, they climbed toward the light. But doubt filled Orpheus' heart. What if she is not really there? He wondered. Is not really there, he wondered. What if I lose her again? Just before they reached the sunlight, Orpheus turned his head. For a moment, he saw Eurydice reaching toward him, her face filled with love and sadness. Then she faded into the shadows. "Goodbye, my love," she whispered. She was gone. A lasting song. Orpheus fell to his knees in sorrow. He returned to the world alone, carrying only his music and his memories. For the rest of his life, Orpheus played songs filled with deep emotion. People said his music was more beautiful than ever because it carried both love and loss. And though Eurydice never returned, their love was remembered forever. The lesson. This story teaches us that love is powerful, but trust and patience are just as important. Some losses teach us to treasure what we have,